Right, welcome along, guys. Cheers for tuning in. Touring Car Highlights Week 8. Do me a favour, as always, turn your phone sideways before we go. Click that like button, and if you're not yet a subscriber to the channel and you like this sort of stuff, please consider clicking that subscribe button somewhere down there. Right, let's go.
Green, green, green. Car on your right. Stay on the left. Stay right there. Stay right there. Clear the right.
Right, this is just going to be survival, I think. See how we get on. Let's get into a few there, I think.
52.156. You're in the top 10.
Just moving so I can see where the braking zone is there. So no practice, just jumping in blind. I thought it was the other version of Oran Park.
Left side, still there. Keep to the right. 3 wide, you're the meat. Right side, still there. Right side, clear the right. Go to the bottom.
I was foolish. Didn't defend and then decides to just dive across for the apex. Good job I didn't send it. Left side. Still there. Very slow on the apex there.
503, still there. Clear. 43.58.
It's just going to have to be absolute sends everywhere to get anything done here. That's probably going to be the best bet, I reckon. Well, turn one, if you can get a run, but if not, final turn, probably do it.
43.348.
Very aggressive defence from Jens, though. Right, have a look here.
43.537. Car on your right. Clear. Left side. Keep to the right. Clear.
No bad.
Left side, 3 wide, you're on the right, got a car on the left, still there. You've got wheel damage, clear on the left. Got a car on the left,
Fuck off,
clear.
mate.
45.145, left side. Stay right there. Clear. Car on your right. Clear on
Fucking
the
karma.
right.
Yeah, so chewy, very chewy that. No practice, poor qualifying, start at the back. I favour the Audi because it can get away like that if you get it right. But it still wasn't enough. So we were backed up behind some people who were a little bit slower than me. I couldn't get by them no matter what I did. So I was very patient, sat behind them, waited for my opportunity. When it presented itself, I took it or tried to take it, got forced out wide on that blind chicane. But that's a difficult corner, that one. So I can understand that. I think it was Jens. He's not going to want to turn in early because he'll get a cut track penalty. So I can see why he's leaned into me there a little bit, pushed me wide. So I was able to rejoin. That one was fine. And then we went around the outside of all of them in that final turn. And then the Hyundai was, I don't know what he was doing, just trying to put me in the barrier. I think he knew I had the run on him. He didn't want to lose that position. He'd been behind me and, probably sat patiently as well. Didn't want to give it up, so he was either going to put me in the barrier, force me into the pits, or put me in the wall. So either way, I backed out of it, got them all going into that turn one anyway. Like I said in the video, karma, leaned on each other. I was able to get that done. But that was enough for me. Oran Park there, I didn't like it. It was always going to be a dodgy one for the safety rating. It's always going to be a very chewy race. If you're lucky, you'll start on the front row and drive away if you've got any pace. But if not, you're just going to be involved in stuff like that. So that was the last one. I'll give it a miss for the rest of the week. Next.
Left side. Clear. Left side. Stay right there. Clear on the left. Got a car on the left. Keep to the right. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear on the left. Got a car on the left. Still there. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear. Got a car on the left. Clear on the left. White flag, one more lap to go. Right side. 2 minutes. 16.748. Stay on the left. Stay right there. Clear.
Wasn't giving it up without a fight. These two look like they're keeping each other busy now.
We're running low on fuel. We should be able to make it to the end.
Right, good little battle with Jean there. So I raced him a couple of times this week, and that was actually the only time that got the better of him. So he had really good pace here this week. Personally, I didn't have great pace at Silverstone this week. I've struggled a little bit. And I've only done the 4 races. Obviously, I'm trying to win the division, or I'm fighting for the division in the IMPC. So I'm currently top of Division 2, but Chris Bartle, who is P2, he's got a comfortable lead. It looks like I'm ahead at the moment in the standings, but he's missed the last 2 races. That's the only reason I've jumped ahead. It's going to take a lot of very good results for me to catch Chris, and a lot of very poor results for him to drop back. But we'll keep going, we'll keep trying while we can. So if I do any more than 4 races, it's going to then take an average of my best 2. So it's best to just, stick with your 4 races of the week, and if you get a decent result, hopefully that one will carry forward. So that is, that's my best result here this week, but we've got a couple more clips to show you next.
Left side. Stay right there. Stay on the right. Clear on the left. 2 minutes, 16.501. Left side. Clear on the left. We're almost out of fuel, but it looks like we'll make it to the end. Right side. Stay on the left. Clear the right. Minutes, 16.064. Got a car on the left. Still there. Clear on the left. Left side. Keep to the right. You're on the right. 3 wide. Hold your line. Left side, still there. Still there. They said you cut the course, clear. Left side, clear.
Right, so this one's obviously quite aggressive. So I dived down the inside of Fabio. I was trying to get past for quite some time. Dived down the inside. It was ambitious, and I leaned on him coming out. It was there. He didn't defend it. It was there for me, so I had a little look. I got it a little bit wrong, so yeah, I leaned on him going in, and then I kept him pinned, which again is a little bit aggressive from our point of view. Trying to make his angle very tight going around that hairpin. It didn't work, and I was stuck around the outside. I then got forced wide. There was no contact, but there was 2 of them there, so I couldn't go anywhere but where I did. So I went off track, and then subsequently got a slowdown. Now, I think we all know that you need to move off the racing line to take your slowdown. So I knew I couldn't move over and take the slowdown on the racing line. And I knew he also wanted to defend that position. So I moved over to a very defensive position. And then, I eased off a little bit before the braking zone. Sometimes you can clear it that way. That's what I was trying to do. But then what he does there, I think, is a little bit too much for me. That's very aggressive. I'd been aggressive previously. I completely acknowledge that it was an aggressive battle in quite an aggressive race. But that is just, yeah, that's just a pure punt in my point of view. So I don't know, let me know what you think. Where should I have took that slow down? Obviously, we know I can't take it in the racing line. Should I just position myself in the middle and let them both go? Possibly would have been the only other option for me. I would have definitely lost the position. I wouldn't have lost that amount of time. So, yeah, in hindsight, it's probably the better thing to do. But regardless, I think if I move over and hold that defensive inside position, I think Fabio has to move over. The fact that he didn't, you can see by my reaction, I knew it was coming anyway. I think you guys probably knew it was coming when you were watching as well. So, yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Next.
Green, green, green. Got a car on the left. Stay right there. Slow car ahead. Car stopped on the left. Stay on the right. Go to the top. Clear on the left. Got a car on the left. Keep to the right. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear. Got a car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on your right. Clear on the right.
Big slide from Corey. It's not like him. Didn't get off to the best of starts, to be honest. Trying to get his elbows out to keep me behind, but I was just able to start better. I don't mind him coming back through, but I certainly need to hold on to P2 at the very least here. Slightly overfueled again.
Minutes 25.882. You are the leader. Got a car on the left. Clear on the left. Right side. Clear. Car on your right. Clear. Got a car on the left. Stay on the right. Stay right there. Clear on the left. Got a car on the left, car stopped ahead. Stay right there. Got a slow car on the right, clear on the left. Car on your right, clear on the right. Minutes, 17:43.41. Car on your right.
You fucking
Clear to the right.
idiot.
Car on your right. Clear. Got a car on the left. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear on the left. Right side. Clear the right. They said you cut the course.
Right, so this one, first things first, I apologised to Vlad. We had a little chat about this one afterwards. Now, first of all, I should have won this race. I had the pace to win this race. Corey could be quick at times. I was happy to sit there behind Corey if he showed a bit of pace in this one, which is why I didn't fight him too hard as he come back through. But he just kept losing the back end. He mentioned afterwards he just couldn't get control of the back end. You see me lose the back end of my car at the early stages of this race as well. So whether it was the track conditions, I'm not sure. But once he lost it for the second time, and I tried to just drive through the gap, Vlad just went for the same gap as me. But yeah, I think he has to yield to me there. I'm already going through that gap. There's probably room for both of us. He might not have seen me. I don't know. We didn't discuss that incident. We only discussed the one after that. But for me, that's what made me see red. He took me out the race there. I was probably going to be clean through and away, probably drive away there, probably had the pace to do it. So, yeah, saw red. I was a little bit annoyed. Now, once we come together the first time and he put me off track, obviously I lost 3 or 4 positions, I think it was. Once I rejoined and Vlad was in front of me, I wasn't going to initiate any contact. I wasn't looking for it. But at the same time, when we came together, I certainly wasn't backing out of it either, having just gone through what we went through together there, where he put me off. So I just thought, I'm not coming out second best again. So, yeah, I kept my foot on it. I lifted a little bit. If you want to have a little look back, I did lift a little bit. But I was quick to just put my foot down because I just thought I'm not risking it again. So anyway, I did apologise. We spoke about it after. He said he was annoyed at the time. A couple of laps later, he was cool about it and he said, yeah, it's just racing. So that's just the way it goes. Gets the better of us sometimes. So yeah, but I did apologise. I always say, you know, if you make a mistake, if you do something, you know, in anger, you know, just be quick to apologise and it's normally forgotten. But yeah, a little bit naughty that one. But like I said, I should have won that race. So that was a little bit of a missed opportunity. Bit disappointing. Next.
side, clear on the left. Right side, clear on the right. Got a car on the left. Clear on the left. 2 minutes. 17.394. You're in second.
What a divvy. What a divvy. Right, so I've watched this 4 or 5 times now. I've actually recorded this little clip again because I've just watched it again when I've put it together, when I've put the edit together. And in the video, I'm blaming James. The more I watch it, I think it's on me. I think that's my fault. To give you a little bit of context, I'd sat behind him the entire race, hoping that my tyres were going to be better towards the end, which they are. We weren't going to catch Miguel, so I didn't want to bring the guys behind along for the ride by fighting with James early. So I just thought, his pace is fine for me at the moment. We are going to pull away, so I sat behind him for the full race. And then at the end there, I set him up perfectly, jinked to the inside, and then moved back over. Had a better run coming out, got alongside him going into the braking zone for the chicane. And he does miss his braking marker a little bit. I watched the replay. But I need to just let him run wide there. And then I would have got it done anyway. The momentum was going to carry me through if I'd have gone for the switchback. So I think I'm harsh on James there looking at that clip. So yeah, apologies James for that. I think that is my fault, mate. I'll send him a message. He's in the races quite a lot. He's fighting for the Division 2 title, same as me. I think he's about P5 or P6 in the division. So that would have actually been a really good result for him. The whole race, I felt that it was in my hands whenever I wanted it. But, you know, he did defend it well a couple of times. But I think I was always going to get it, but I didn't want to get it like that. So I'm a little bit gutted that it came sort of to a head like that at the end. So yeah, apologies James for that, mate. The more I see it, the worse I feel, to be honest. Yeah, it's just one of them. Like I say, I've recorded this a couple of times, and the first few was just sort of me justifying, you know, how it wasn't my fault. But as soon as I've started putting the edit together, I think I have to take responsibility for that. I've got to avoid him. Like I say, the whole race was in my hands, I felt, so it's my responsibility to get that done cleanly, and I didn't. And he's got whether it's a drive-through or a disqualification, I'm not too sure, I can't remember now. But yeah, I've got to take responsibility for it. That was my fault. So yeah, apologies, James. And that's actually the final one this week as well, guys. So if you like the video, give us a thumbs up before you go. I'd really appreciate it. If you're not yet subscribing to the channel, please consider clicking that button down there, and we'll see you next week. Cheers.